Thank you. Now to another hot topic at the legislature, guns. The latest Gallup poll finding a sharp increase in concerns over guns, but most of that concern comes from Democrats. Meantime, Republican lawmakers in North Carolina continue to eliminate gun regulations. WXII 12's Bill O'Neill joins us now with the story.
Last month, it was pistol permits, a North Carolina law that had been on the books for more than 100 years. Republicans voted to get rid of it. This week, Republican lawmakers set their sights on the concealed carry permit, but that effort is now on hold. Armed with opposing claims about weapons and safety, gun rights advocates interrupt a hearing on the concealed carry permit.
The availability of guns everywhere, anytime.
Everybody will be quiet and be responsible in this meeting, please. If not, you will be asked to leave.
The debated bill would allow North Carolina residents to carry concealed weapons without a permit.
Both the North Carolina and U.S. Constitution cite the rights of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Public opinion is demanding we do something to protect people from mass shootings, from gun violence. This bill is the opposite of what people are demanding.
The committee approved the bill along party lines, despite opposition from law enforcement.
Let's dream a little.
But one former member of law enforcement, Rockingham County Republican Reese Pirtle, voted to eliminate concealed carry. The former Eden police chief told WXII 12 News in an interview last September that he supported the law.
One of the things I really like about it is the training portion of it that you have to go through. And that's my concern about doing away with the concealed carry permit.
Vote today, you keep it or you get rid of it?
If I vote today, I keep it.
Representative Pirtle tells WXII 12 News today that he changed his view on concealed carry in order to protect the Second Amendment, but adds he still supports education for anyone carrying a weapon in public. Meantime, House Republicans have dropped the bill for now, a sign that they don't have enough votes. And Senate leader Phil Berger told WRAL-TV last night, quote, "Now is not the time to pass it." Concealed carry isn't the only gun bill under debate in Raleigh. Another one would arm teachers and other staff members at North Carolina's Christian schools.
If we can't protect our children, we're in a bad place.
The bill's sponsor, Senator Steve Jarvis of Davidson County, says only those teachers and staff willing to carry a firearm would be included, and they would have to undergo gun training.
We've seen in the recent months that many gun-free zones have been places of a target, and we want to be able to protect our children in private school.
Senator Jarvis says that his bill will not meet today's crossover deadline, which would seemingly make it ineligible for passage this year. However, the senator says he is very hopeful of finding another path to pass this legislation this session. Bill O'Neill, WXII 12 News.